Hello.
Woohoo, we did it. We made it. Yay. Oh, some of you are already foam rolling. Fuck yeah, get it. You go-getters. I'm so glad to see everybody. Okay, I'm gonna give us, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes until we start, and then I'm sure that I'm gonna have people joining in, but
yeah, also my the code for the Tuesday one that I got from the meeting is the one that got me in the room, not the Thursday code.
Mine worked
from the email.
That's weird.
I don't know. This email. I did the Thursday one and it didn't work. The one from the aviary. Like
no. Okay. So
I just was like, I'll just try the other one, and then everyone was here.
No, let me send a quick message to the boss lady.
Hi.
Oh, I guess mine, it says Tuesday too on my text.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we're all in the wrong room.
Mine is Thursday. I have, let's see, can my phone do the same thing? No, my phone does not.
I'm trying so hard.
Really is good.
It says in the text, it's like Tuesday Zoom meeting, and then it says Thursday Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Mine does say
yeah,
that.
I have both, and yeah, only one worked.
I put this.
Oh, well, I definitely, in my spreadsheet, which I'm looking at now, I definitely have the Thursday one is this one.
Okay, yeah, so the email's sending them out wrong, because the Thursday one, when I logged in, it said, like, the host is already in another meeting, and then underneath it said, Tuesday, Natalie, stretch. I was like, that's not right.
Texting.
And then I was like, oh God, what day is it? Is it actually Tuesday?
I have no idea what day it is.
That's why I was like, I don't know.
No, it's only yesterday, today, and tomorrow, you know? That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's my only state of being. That's all I
thought you meant that it was all of those right now.
Yes, okay.
No, that's I live 3 days at a time.
No, it can't be.
Some days it feels that way though. All three at once.
Okay, yeah, no, people are already like, it's not working, and I'm just sending them the new thing. I hope they get here. Ding dong. Hello, everyone.
Is it just that the Tuesday and Thursday ones got flipped?
I'm sure they
Yep,
did.
we've been discussing.
Okay, I see. I tried it and I guess I typed it wrong.
No, I something's probably wrong in the system. Well, welcome to this Zoom stretch class, everyone. What I would like you to do is mute your mic. You can always like unmute it if you want to ask a question or if you have something to say. But it works better if everyone's muted. You can, if it is something that you want to do, you can also stop your video. I don't care. I'll be creeping in and like looking at all your tiny boxes, but like whatever feels right for you. In the top right of your screen for Zoom, you can hit grid view and see everyone. You can also, in the top right hand corner of my video, there's 3 blue dots. You can click on that to pin my video, and that makes me real big, so you'll be able to see me. I think it's fun. I think it's fun to watch you, and I can give like better cueing if I can see you, but that's totally up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. If you want to play music on your end, hell yeah, you can definitely do that, but your mic has to be muted. Okay, hell yeah. So I'm sure that I will have more people messaging to get in this as we go, but let's get started. Okay, let me pin my video. If you hit the chat function, if you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the chat. I'm going to be checking that as much as I can. I can check that more than I'm going to look at the videos. So up to you. Okay, awesome. Let's get warmed up. Yes. Okay, so we're going to do some squats with some arm circles. I want us to be squatting down. I want your booty back, and I want your hands behind you like you're skiing down a mountain. We're gonna squat down super low. As you stand up, we're gonna do a big arm circle, and by the time you hit the top, you've stood all the way up. Squeeze your butt cheeks super tight, and then we're gonna come back down. Down, and up. I want you to work on your breathing, work on keeping your core tight, your good form. We're gonna do this for about 30 seconds. Get the blood flowing. If you don't have a mirror, making it so you can see your own video is also helpful because you'll be able to look at your posture from your webcam view. All right, let's do 2 more. And then on our last one, let's come back up to standing. I want your feet a little bit wider than your hips. We're gonna have our arms out nice and wide, and we're gonna do alternating toe touches. You're gonna reach down, and then back up. I want you working on keeping your abs tight. If you can, reach all the way down to your foot. Maybe you're at your knee. Maybe you're down to your foot. My bendy people, reach all the way across to the outside. Again, make sure we're breathing. Your quads are tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I want us to squat down. You can walk your feet a little bit wider. You can do some pulses. You can shift side to side. When we're doing our squats, I want your knees over your ankles, not over your toes. I want it like you're sitting back in a chair. We're gonna have a squat as down as low as we can, and then all the way up to the top. I want you to squeeze your butt cheeks when you get there. You can get your arms involved. I want your weight in your heels, not in your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want your hands on your knees. We're gonna press our shoulder down to the ground, pushing against the inside of that thigh and dropping our shoulder down. We're gonna get a nice twist in the back. You can feel free to adjust, move yourself around. Your shoulders are ideally down away from your ears. Take a few more breaths here, and then when you're ready, back to neutral, and we're gonna switch it over to the other side. Really pressing against the inside of that thigh, really bringing your shoulder down to the ground. Work on your breathing, keep your butt low. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back and forth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. You can shake it out, walk it off. I'm gonna have us do some body rolls next. For our body rolls, standing up nice and tall, your feet are hip width apart. Okay, hip width is, if you shoot your hands down right at your sides, right where your fingertips are, that's the outside of your hips. So hip width is actually narrower than you think. This is shoulder width. I want them hip width apart. What we're gonna do is squeeze our quads, so your kneecaps lift up. You're gonna tuck your pelvis under, squeeze your butt really hard, squeeze your front abs really hard. We're gonna tuck our chin in. You're gonna roll down, down, down. At the bottom, you're gonna arch yourself up, and you're gonna roll up, 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 boom, all the way to that pelvic tilt at the top. I want you breathing as you're going through these. Really taking the time to roll all the way through and tuck your pelvis under. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's reverse it. I want us coming down with an open chest. And as we roll ourselves up, start at the tailbone, tuck, 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 tuck. Your head is the last thing to come up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring our feet shoulder width apart, arms wide. We're gonna do a reach. And as we reach, you're gonna turn your palm up towards the ceiling, and we're gonna go side to side. 10, 9, still stand up tall, still keep your legs engaged. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to lace your fingers behind you. Straighten your arms. We're going to open up our chest. We're actually going to come into a lunge position. So you're going to take one foot and you're going to bring it forward. So your weight is split evenly. I want us to bend that front knee and forward fold. We're going to hold it, opening up our chest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it back up. We're going to switch sides. This time when we come down into our lunge, instead of lacing our fingers and straightening them, I just want you to reach, pinch your shoulder blades together. We're going to come into that lunge on the other side, and we're going to bend forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep your abs tight. Tuck your pelvis under. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake it off. We're going to do some tornadoes. I'm going to have us start making circles. We're going to do neck rolls first. Tuck your chin in, ear to shoulder, and then back chin to chest. To the other side, ear to shoulder. We have the front half of that collar. When you're ready, bring it all the way around. We're going to go all one direction. Roll with the neck. When you're feeling good with your neck, you're going to start taking it into your shoulders. All the way around and then into your rib cage. And then into your hips, your knees, all the way down. Now, if you want to get your arms involved too, I call these roller coaster arms. We're coming down, and as we come up, woo, you can bring your arms super wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand on up. Breathe. Roll your shoulders. Shake it off. And now we're going to go the other way. We're going to start with those neck circles. We're starting from the top. And we're going to do the same thing. You're going to work it down from your head, neck, shoulders, into your rib cage, your hips, your knees. Take your time with this one. This is one where if you're like closing your eyes and whipping your head around, you can get like maybe kind of motion sick or kind of dizzy. And I want you to be listening to your body. Yes, beautiful. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Back to standing. Okay. Excellent. I'm going to have us do some shoulder things first. We're going to hold our arms out nice and wide. Your shoulders are rolled up, back, and down. Locked in. Feeling real good. And what we're going to do is we're going to start making slow, medium-sized circles. I'm going to squat so you can see me. My arms aren't in front of me. I make sure they're staying nice and to the outside of my body, and my shoulders are down away from my ears. Standing up nice and tall, my pelvis is tucked under, my butt cheeks are tight, my front abs are engaged. You're still going. Now I'm going to make them a little bit smaller and a little bit faster. Work on your posture, work on holding everything, flex the back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I love seeing your pets. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to go right into those the other way. You're going to do those nice small little circles. 10, 9, 8, a little bit faster. 7, hold your posture. 6, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Make a medium size. Your shoulders are down away from your ears. Your hands are back, so you're pinching those shoulder blades together. Keep it going. 10, 9, you should be feeling it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go Cactus hands up and down. Give me like your robot arms. Boop, boop. Again, your shoulders are down and they are back. Your pelvis is under. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Shake it off. We are going to go into down dog next. I'm going to get my mat out. Woo. Here we go. And you don't need a mat, but it's a lot easier for me to cue, and I can say like front and back. Again, I want your feet hip width apart. We're going to start by tucking our chin in, rolling down. Maybe you want to stop at that halfway. Try not to lock your knees, but keep everything nice and tight. Take a breath with your spine flat. Come down to the ground. Maybe you're at your fingertips. Maybe you're at your palms. Take a few breaths here, and then we're going to walk with our hands into a down dog. Now, with our down dog, it's okay if your heels are up and your knees bend a little. That's fine. We'll work towards good posture. I want your shoulders down away from your ears. And then what we're going to do is, I find this easiest when I exhale, is when I exhale, I'm going to press my tummy down towards the top of my knees. You can pedal your feet out. That's a great way to loosen up the calves. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, both heels down, press it real low. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want us to, starting at our tailbone, we're going to do that hollow body roll. We're going to roll forward, 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 all the way into an elevated cobra and up dog. I have my legs up off the ground. If you want to, you can bring your knees down wherever you are. Our shoulders are down and back, away from our ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, starting at your tailbone, you're going to tuck it under. Bring yourself up to a push-up hold. 5, 4, your shoulders are down away from your ears. 3, 2, 1. Let's drop to our knees and bring it back into a child's pose. In your child's pose, I want you to try and get your booty really close to your heels. I want you to try and walk those hands away. Try to keep your shoulders down away from your ears as best you can. And I really want you to try and lengthen yourself from your tailbone to the hip tip of your head. I want you to be really long with your child's pose. You can press your forearms and palms down into the ground. And then what we're going to do is we're going to walk it all the way to our left. Hand over hand. I want you to try and keep your butt down. We're going for a nice side body stretch. Keep your butt down. Keep your chest down. You can go a little bit further. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's walk it back through neutral. We're going to go over to the other side. Same thing. We're going for that nice side body stretch. Booty down to our heels. Chest down to the ground. Really, really reaching with those arms. 10, 9, 8, 7. Let's try and go a little bit further. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it back to neutral. Take one more big breath in and out. And then instead of palms down, I'm going to have you turn your palms up to the ceiling like you're holding a big bowl. I still want your arms extended. I still want your spine really long. I want you working on your breathing. You choose how big that bowl is. You can have a really wide salad bowl or a tiny, tiny cereal bowl. 10, 9, 8, 7, now I'm cold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your original child's pose. Take one more big breath in and out. And then we're going to come up into a tabletop. In a tabletop, I want you to make sure that your wrists are underneath your shoulders. They're not in front of you. They're right underneath. Same thing for your hips and your knees. Your shoulders are down away from your ears. And we're gonna do some cat and some cow. I want us really pressing our tummy down towards the ground, opening our butt up to a wall, opening up our chest to the wall, our chin is up. And then as we come into that cat, I want you to tuck your pelvis under. I want you to push, push, push through your knees and your palms, push up towards the ceiling. We're up in our cat. And I want you to, at your own pace, go in between these. Work on breathing. If you want to, play with shifting yourself back or forward to take these stretches into different spots. You can definitely do that. Move slowly, move gently. Be kind to your body. Excellent. We're gonna take our cat and cow into our barrel rolls. You're gonna make a big circle, hitting that cat, hitting that cow, getting your shoulders in, getting your hips in. We're gonna go all one direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch direction. Go the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's have a seat on our heels. Roll your shoulders. You can stretch out your neck side to side. I like to do some nice side body stretches. I think that feels pretty good. The next one is going to be from kneeling. If you don't like the feeling of sitting on your heels, you can always do this seated on the ground. That's an option. We're going for one palm down on the ground. If you have a yoga block or something, or you want to be on your fingertips, you can do that, but we're going for leaning to our side. We're going to reach over and in front of us. We're going to backstroke, and we're going to do these big circles. Now, if you're really crunchy or thunky, or you have like some sounds happening, be a little bit gentler. That's things moving. Usually that's just tight tendons, tight muscles. Try to keep your shoulders down away from your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch it over to the other side. We're going to do the same thing. Big reaches. When you find a spot that's tight or tender, spend some extra time there. Look at how my shoulder and my ear aren't touching. I'm keeping it down away. Work on breathing, breathing, breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's put our hands on our knees, tuck our chin in towards our chest, and we're going to go into a nice rounded out back. Strengthening those long muscles on either side of the spine. Work on breathing. If you want to add a little bit of movement, you can definitely do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it off. Let's come up to standing. We should be feeling a little bit looser. I'm going to do a lot of legs next, and then we're going to do the legs and the back and the shoulders all together. Hell yeah. Okay, so it's lunge time. We're going to start with traditional lunges. You're going to have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. I don't care what foot you're starting on. Now, when we're in our lunge, I want us to have our hips square. So this is my open hips. Woo! You have your finger guns. You want your finger guns, pew pew, pointing to the wall in front of you. I want you to get those feet nice and wide apart. What we're going to do is we're going to think of dropping that back leg down towards the ground. I want you to, just like before, just like in our good spots, make sure your knee is over your ankle, not over your toe. and we're dropping down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Can you get all the way to the ground? I think you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it halfway and bounce. Take your pelvis, tuck it under. 10, 9, tuck it. 8, 7, 6, 5, lower, tuck it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten both legs, and we're going to do a forward fold. You can hang on to the thigh, the shin, the ankle, the floor. You can be on your fingertips, your fists, or your palms. Really square up your hips here. Again, we're not open. 5, 4, you're doing great. 3, 2, 1. Let's drop that back knee down. On the floor, hips still square. Walk that front foot forward a little bit, and we're going to go into a passive for now. Stretch on that hip flexor. We're going to hang on, and we're going to lean forward. I want you to feel stretch in that extended leg. Again, look at my good posture. My knee is right over my ankle. It's not over my toe. Now, I'm going to get picky, which I am. You're still holding this. While you're here, I don't want your foot to be sickled. I want it to be straight behind you. So you don't have that foot coming in. You have it straight behind you. Good. You've had some fun time passive stretching. Now what we're going to do is tuck your pelvis under. You're really going to scoop. It's like you're trying to pull that knee on the ground up towards your chin. You're really, really, really going to push, pull against it. You're squeezing your glute. You're tucking so hard. 10. You can go deeper. 9, 8, more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to passive. Yes. You're still here. Notice how I didn't say get up. You're still here. I want you to walk that foot forward even further because we're going to go deeper into it. Ooh, get that good passive stretch. Get yourself oriented because you know exactly what we're going to do next. Your foot is not sickled, and you are going to tuck your pelvis under. You're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're going to press into it. It's like you're trying to bring that knee up to your chest, and you're going to hold it for 10. Squeeze harder. 9, 8, 7, more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift yourself up so your front leg is straight. You're not sitting down. You are still up nice and tall. Your front leg is extended. You can point and flex your foot. Take a breather. Now, without sitting down, you're going to start to bring your tummy to the top of your thigh. You can hang on. You can use blocks. We're going to try and get our belly button to touch our thigh. Notice I'm not here. I am in the cow. I'm pressing my tummy down. I want you to squeeze that quad, press down into the ground. Your hips are so square. You're engaged and you're pushing and you are not sitting down. You're using those muscles. 10, 9, more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go into passive. You're still exactly where you are. You're passive. You can go side to side, kind of roll through those hamstrings. A way I like to take it further, and I'll show you from the front, is while I'm here, what I like to do is throw my hip out towards that extended leg. Shake my butt. I think that feels really good. And I want you to get back into a position to push, because we're going to do that same tummy down, that same engaged leg. You're going to push yourself down to the ground. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Bring yourself up to standing. Woo. Oh, round 1. Okay, we're going to do that other side. So let's get ourselves into our lunge position. Now the other leg is forward. Our hips are square to the front, and we're gonna do that same focus on the back leg. I want you to think of dropping that back knee down and up. Make sure your knee is over your ankle, not over your toe. I want us dropping straight down. Go at your own pace, but keep moving. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it halfway. We're going to bounce it. Now I want you to think of holding your torso up, tucking our pelvis under. Make sure we're using our abs, because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to tuck. We're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down. We're going to walk that foot forward, go into a nice passive stretch. Our leg is extended. Beautiful. I think I'm doing the same leg. Am I doing the same leg? Oh, well, whatever. All right. I'm liking that nice passive stretch. Find a spot that's making a difference for you. And then we're going to do that same, really, really, really tuck it under. You're going to use your abs, use your butt. You're pressing into it. You're trying to bring your knee up to your chin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into a passive stretch. We're still here. Don't come out of it. You can always bring your hands down to the ground. You can do some pulses. We're going to walk that foot forward, just like we did the first time. Make sure your hips are square. We're in a deeper stretch. Your foot is not sickled. Find that nice deep stretch, and then we're going to do the same thing. Take your pelvis, tuck it under, really, really, really use your butt. Really use your abs. Tuck it, tuck it, tuck it. 10, 9, 8, harder. 7, 6, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. You can go into passive. Woo. You can stretch it out. Now again, we're not sitting down. You're still upright. We're going to go into that hamstring stretch. So your leg is extended. You can point and flex your foot. You can take a second to get adjusted. Woo. And then we are bowing, belly button down towards the top of our leg. We're going for a stretch right in the back of that extended leg, right in the hamstring. I want you to squeeze your quad, really, really clench it, and you're going to push your heel down into the ground. 10, 9, you got to squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now we're passive. Maybe you're adjusting yourself. Maybe you're getting a little bit deeper. Maybe we're doing those rolls. And then I want you to take your last breath there, get in a position to push again, and we're gonna do that same thing. You're squeezing your quad and you're pushing your heel down to the ground. 10, 9, harder. 8, square your hips up. 7, use your abs. 6, 5, squeeze it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, yeah. Let's shake it off. Oh, we're gonna come into crisscross ankle socks. Oh, I want you to do some cat and cow while you're here. Some neck rolls. Maybe you want to do some side body stretches. And then we're going to uncross our legs. So one leg is just in front of the other. We're going to take our hand. We're going to push that knee down. And we're going to go for a forward fold. I want you to work on forward folding. Just breathe. Let's give me a nice chill one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself back up. Switch the order of the legs. Now the other leg is in front. We're doing the same thing. We're leaning on forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's come on up. We're gonna bring the palms of our feet together into a butterfly. If your feet open like a book, that's okay. Don't try to close them. You can hang on to your ankles. You can also bring your hands behind you. If this doesn't feel good, you can always be right here. In fact, we're gonna come here later, but this is a great place to start. We're gonna do our butterfly. I want you to try and sit up really, really, really tall. You can have your feet, I like mine about a hand span away from my legs, whatever works for you. We're gonna sit up really tall, and I want you to try and press your knees down, opening up your butterfly. 10, 9, you're breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now, just like we did in child's pose, I'm gonna have you walk your hands forward. Wherever you want to stop is up to you. Some people like to just stop while their hands are still resting in their lap. It's really good if your back is really tight. And then we can start walking our hands. Go as far as you feel comfortable. You can stop on your elbows. You can reach, reach, reach. You can move side to side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself back up. And we're going to bring our hands behind us. I'll move in front so you can see. Hands are behind us. Your legs are open. Now what we're going to do is bring your knees down to the ground. So open up your butterfly. You can push your hips forward. Now you can keep your butt on the ground and just kind of open up your tummy and chest. And do like a press. You can really get up off the ground. Ooh, and get yourself into it. You can kind of like flap your butterfly wings. This one is excellent. I love this one. And then bring yourself back down and into a straddle. What a perfect transition. Now in our straddle, let me move back so you can see me. I want you to reach over and pull your butt cheeks out so you're right on top of your sits bones. And I want us to sit up nice and tall. We're going to lace our fingers in front of us. Press our hands away, and then keeping your shoulders down. We're going to reach up and above. I want you to point and flex your feet. Try and bring your hands back behind you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hands down to the ground. I'm going to make myself a little bit wider. There we go. I want you to push yourself forward until you're feeling that openness. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start pancaking. We're going to start walking our hands forward. If you want to take a second and stop on your forearms, you can definitely do that. But eventually I want us to be reaching with our hands, reaching so far forward. Move it so you can see all of me. And I really want you breathing. I want you super, super breathing on these ones. I mean, I want you breathing in all of them, but like definitely in this one. We're gonna be here for about 30 seconds. If at any point you want to take it deeper, you scoot yourself forward, and that'll get those legs a little bit wider. Beautiful. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. We're trying to press our belly button down. Think of like the cow part of your cat and cow. I want your legs and quads really, really squeezed. I want you to make that spine long, tailbone to your neck. Extend your neck, get your shoulders away from your ears. 5, 4, walk it a little bit further, squeeze it. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna walk it all the way to one side, as far as you wanna get. If you wanna stop inside your legs, that's okay. For my friends that are at your feet, I want you to reach to the outside, reach to the pinky toe of your foot, and you're gonna work on that same, everyone's gonna work on that same, pressing your belly button down and your chest up into that cow. So when I'm here, I'm still trying to press my tummy down, open up my chin and chest. Even when I'm reaching, I can keep my tummy down and my chest up, and I can forward, forward, fold. Hold that for one more breath, and then you can bring your forehead down. I want you to work on chin to chest, getting your forehead down to your leg. You can kind of explore that space, move around in there, see how that's feeling for you. 10, 9, and if you're not there, maybe you're reaching for there. 8, 7, you're breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back through the middle. Oh, take a breather. But we're going all the way to the other side. And if you're finding spots that need like a little extra love on the way there, spend some extra time there, like especially if your back or by your rib cage is tight. Ooh, these are really good to lengthen the body. Again, my friends that can reach, you're gonna reach towards that pinky toe. You're gonna try and press your tummy down and your chest up, your chin up. You're breathing, breathing, breathing. Every time you exhale, you let yourself go a little bit deeper. Take one more breath here, and then we're gonna do a nice forward fold. Head and forehead down. I want you to work on nice, normal, shoulders down away from your ears, breathing. One more there. We're gonna walk it back to neutral. Bring your hands back behind you. And then you're slowly, beep, beep, beep. You're gonna bring your feet in together. Yes. Okay. Sit up nice and tall. Point and flex your feet. And we're gonna go for a forward fold. Sorry, maybe burp. I want you sitting up nice and tall. Let's do that same stretch. I really like this. Lace your fingers, palms away. Reach up nice and tall. This is really good for lengthening the spine. So when I'm here, trying to make myself as tall as I can. Maybe you bring your hands a little bit behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring ourselves into a forward fold. Now with a forward fold, if you can reach your toes, don't grab them. Reach towards the outside of your feet, and you can point and flex your feet anywhere along there that feels right for you. We can work on that same cat and cow spine while we're here. I want your movements to be like slow, gentle, very deliberate. Make sure you're breathing. When we're in our forward fold, we can do our cat and really press our spine away. And we can do our cow and really press our tummy forward. And you can go in between these cats and cows. Make sure you're breathing. You can go at your own pace. I'm gonna creep into the grid, see what's up. Yes. Give me, I was gonna say a very strong, give me an appropriately strong cat and cow while you're in this forward fold. Hey everyone, it's so nice to see you. You're all looking real bandy. Okay. Excellent. So, now that we've done our forward fold, I want you to bring yourself back up. We are going to cross one leg over the other. And you're going to forward fold again. So I brought a leg up and over. You can use your hand to adjust it, wherever works for you. I want you to try and get it above the knee. If you can't get it above the knee, you can do anywhere along your shin as well. But know that the higher we get it, the deeper that stretch is going to be. Now you can point and flex your foot. In this one, you can tuck your chin in. You can do your cat and your cow. Really press through it, but I want your legs to be engaged. Beautiful. Now, while you're doing this, I'm gonna use, you can see the front of my foot. You can turn your toes in, arch your foot down to the ground, or out to the side. And that is gonna change, it can change where you feel things. If you're like, wow, my foot's really out and I'm not feeling it, try bringing your toe up to the ceiling or just a little bit inward as you do your forward fold. Let's take one more breath wherever we are. Bring ourselves back up and switch the order of our feet. Same thing, anywhere along that leg. We'll work up to getting it above the knee. You can point and flex. You can turn in and out. You can cat and cow. I really want us pressing through this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Let's come back. While we're here, bring that foot down to the ground. We have a side body stretch. So my leg is up and over. I'll show you from the side. Up and over. I'm reaching towards that bent leg. I'm lengthening my spine. My shoulders are down away from my ears. I'm pressing through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Again, shoulders down. Work on lengthening the spine. We're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We're going to set one knee on top of the other. So I've done this enough where I can just come see me at Legs and Splits on Monday, or you can just kind of mess with your hands and you can get yourself, I want your knees stacked. You can even double down, hold yourself up top. You can hang on to your feet and push them down towards the ground. You can cat and cow while you're in this shape as well. Find something that feels productive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Other leg is on top. Your legs might not be the same. Mine aren't either. That's okay. Again, you can be giving yourself a hug. You can hang on to your feet. You can be cat and cow. I want you to find something that's feeling good and productive for you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you have the space, you're going to hang on to your feet and you're going to roll back. If you don't, scooch yourself and then roll back. We can roll side to side. You can switch your feet, roll side to side. Now we're gonna do, you can let go of your feet, we're just chilling. We're gonna do some happy baby, and I wanna talk about like happy baby options. We'll do one leg at a time and then both together. So this starts with your knees tucked in towards your chest. I'm gonna do one at a time. So I'm gonna take one leg up. You can reach for the inside or the outside of your foot. Both are fine. What I wanna try and do is get that knee back down to the ground almost. I wanna think of it as coming up and out. Show you from the side. I mean, I really want you to get that bad boy nice and wide. You can grab the inside, the outside. You can work on straightening, bending, anywhere in between those. Take one more breath, relax, and then we're gonna do the other side. Again, we're coming up. Then I'm gonna try and go out to the side. Inside, outside. You can work up towards straightening your leg. You can tuck it in and out. Take one more breath here. And then relax, feet back down. Okay, now we're gonna do both feet, and this is the way that I like to get into it. It's actually from a butterfly. I give myself butterfly feet, and this is so satisfying. You can roll side to side. You can really hug your feet in towards your chest, open up those hips, and then, haha, the divide, one hand on each foot, woo, you can come out. You can roll side to side. Take my sweater off, maybe that'll be easier to see because I got a light top on. Okay. So over here, we're out to the side. You can work on straightening, coming in and out. You can grab the inside. You can grab the outside. You can bring them together into almost like a plow pose. I know that's not happy baby, but it's right there. So if that's something that appeals to you, you can do that. And then when you're ready, I want you back to that butterfly. Back to your feet down. And let's bring our knees side to side. Shake it off. Yeah. And that's it. That's our ending. That's our ending today. Everyone was excellent. If you want to unmute yourself and talk, you can do that. You can always, happy baby is my favorite. You can add to the text chat on the side. I know that went so fast. Too fast.
Do you see my inversion trainer?
Yes, you have the feet up?
Yeah.
I want one of those so bad. Yes.
Oh,
Excellent hands there, that shoulder stand. I love seeing everyone's pets in the background. I love seeing into your lives and your houses. It's so fun. And then some of you are very mysterious, which I also like. I cannot see your video. And that's good too.
So when you said it's lunchtime, I thought you said it's lunchtime, and I thought there's like a whole new set of moves I haven't done since I moved away. I was like, what is lunchtime? What are these new moves that were? Oh.
I heard that too.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, I'll start. I don't know. I can make some lunchtime stuff. Oh, no, definitely lunchtime. And I grab my butt a lot. I assume everyone else is grabbing their butts too. Yeah. Oh, see, Pat? Yeah, you're grabbing your butt.
Oh, puppy.
That was, yeah, if you have pets, let me see them. Oh, Melissa, look at your dog.
This is my fiance's cat, Catty.
Oh.
He's a sweet old man.
He's Mr. Waffles, but he just lays there.
I love
Back
it.
to sleep. I will not wake her
I
up.
love all the kitties. I mean, I love puppies too, but I love kitties.
This one,
I
this
love
one
when-
leaned against me during the workout and then growled at me. And then moved.
I'll be watching, then all of a sudden it's like a cat butt. I'm like, oh, they're behind that cat butt. Yes. Amanda, your dog looks like my dog.
Really? Do you have a corgi?
I have a
You have a JoJo.
I have a JoJo. He is a Jack Russell, and he has the same markings but floppy ears.
Cute.
He's a very handsome boy. He's sleeping, so I'm not gonna wake him up.
Yeah.
No buckle, and he comes in here. Yay!
Mhm.
That was so good. So on Thursdays, I'm gonna be doing. Natalie's doing it on Tuesdays too. We have just stretch at home, just gonna be full body, a little bit of everything. Very accessible. I'll have things to mod up, mod down, and then Monday is legs and splits, and that's gonna be like a lot of splits, hips, really getting in the legs, and then Wednesday is back and shoulders. They go together very well. It's like you'll be taking both and be like, ah, yes, I see. And we're gonna start eventually getting them together deeper and deeper. That was so fun, everyone. I had such a good time. Thank you so much for being here. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Angela.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I got a JoJo.
JoJo.
Puppy.
Yeah, here's everybody. He's such a good boy.
All they do look the same.
Pansies. I'm a little man. Oh. Yeah.
Look at that.
I was going to end with the best boys and girls.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone. I love you. I'll see you later.